What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? I wanted to talk to y'all about self-love. I wanted to spread awareness about self-love and how I think it's very important, especially in today's society, how so very important it is to have self-love, to love yourself. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm driving. I gotta be careful. But back to what I was saying. We all have to love ourselves, and I feel like at some point we all are probably holding back some kind of grudge on something we've done in the past, and that could be possibly a reason why you don't love yourself the way you should. That could be one of the reasons why. There's a million reasons why, but that could be one of the reasons why. And I want to let you know that you don't have to beat yourself up. You know, I want you to be kind to yourself and nice to yourself. Love yourself. One thing I learned in therapy was to be kind to myself, because I was very hard on myself a lot, and pushing myself a little too much, trying to be great. We all want to be great, but you just got to be patient. Look in the mirror, tell yourself you're great. Whether your partner is telling you you're great or not, your family is telling you you're great or not, don't look for that person to verify that. Know that you're great no matter what. All right, you are great. God loves you. You're God's child number one. That's number one. All right, we don't all have love from the ones close to us. It is what it is. Sadly, it is what it is. Take yourself out on vacations. Sounds boring. You know what? You probably have the time of your life if you go on a vacation by yourself. It gives you the time to learn yourself. Go out on a movie date by yourself and learn yourself. I can't stress how important that is. And do that, a few times a month and see how far you'll go. All right. My mom, bless her heart, my mom, she's no longer here because she didn't love herself. And I used to always tell her all the time, Mom, love yourself. It's so important. I used to always preach to her, Mom, love yourself. And I never publicly said this, but my mom, she killed herself. And I don't think that someone that loves themselves will go that far to kill themselves. So, y'all, before it's too late, find out ways to love yourself. Pick up a book, go on YouTube, do what you can. There's a lot of ways you can find out self-love without the person next to you. Therapy is also great. If you can afford a therapist, great. If you can't, there's a lot of YouTube therapists that you can go online and look at some cool videos. But don't end up where my mom is at right now, 6 feet under, because she didn't love herself. Don't end up where so many people are at right now, in a jail cell, because they don't love themselves. Don't end up where so many people are at right now, under a bridge, because they don't love themselves. Don't be that person. You're better than that. And I'm here to tell you today, you're better than that. I'm here to tell you that you're great. that you don't need a cosigner. You are your cosigner. God is your cosigner. He wouldn't have you here if he wasn't great. And I'm gonna leave it at that. And if you ever need my advice, if you ever want my advice, I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm real passionate about self-love, y'all. Passionate about it. I don't want to make it seem like, this blog is very personal because this is something that touches my heart. It's something that goes far, far back. Years of me preaching to my mom, people in my family. I had to learn self-love because when I was a kid, I didn't love myself. I didn't feel loved at times, so I had to figure it out. And once I learned it, man, when you learn self-love, ain't nothing in the world that feels better than that. You can be in a house all day long and you don't need nobody around you to make you feel great. You don't need a relationship. You don't need none of that to validate you. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all. Learn self-love. I know I said that 25,000 times, but it's so important. I mean, it goes back. It goes farther than you think. Every issue that you have in your life right now has some form of self-love in it. Every decision you make. This is no joke. All right, y'all. I'm gonna leave it at that. This is part 1 of self-love. I will dig deeper into this when I'm at home, and I'm gonna write down some notes and give you guys some self-love tips. But this is just kind of an awareness video and a starting point for you guys. All right, this is the holidays. A lot of us don't have family. A lot of us don't have friends around, and a lot of times we get sad around this time of year. And I want you to know that you have someone around. You do have someone around. All right. So, peace out.